Hello, my loves. How are you? Got some heavy energy? Just go ahead and breathe it out. Breathe it out. I am going to be doing a divine masculine check-in. So if you identify as the divine masculine on the twin flame train, I see you. Hello. We'll do a check-in for you and see what you need to know. The first thing, though, when I was pulling out my animal card deck, that I found is on the inside of the box, which I've never noticed before. It says 2 feet, 4 feet, scales or hide. May our minds stay open and our wings span wide. So that could have a message for you. Felt like I needed to share. Anyway, hello. Lots of interesting energy in the air on the twin flame train right now. There's lots of shifts going on, especially for the feminines. And so I thought for you masculines that I would check in and see how you're doing. And as a reminder, this has nothing to do with gender or assigned gender at birth. This has my little favorite animal. This has everything to do with those of you that identify most with the divine masculine on the twin flame journey. As a reminder, we have both feminine and masculine inside of our souls. There are identified as traits that are inside us. So, yeah. Don't think that just because I say a divine masculine and you identify as a woman that this isn't you. There are plenty of AFABs that are the divine masculine. So anyway, with that, I don't know why I went off on that little tangent, but hello. As a reminder, again, if you are watching this, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it isn't for you, it isn't for you, and that's okay. Yeah, and I'm Jess. I'm your intuitive tarot reader. I'm going to be leading this reading 202 on the timer. 202 could be important to you. I'm going to be leading this reading, walking you through what you need to know, where you're currently at, etc. I'm going to shuffle this other card deck while I sit here. I'm hearing something, but I can't hear it fully. That's okay. Yeah, if you haven't yet, I would love a like, subscribe, follow. I don't know why I said all of that, but are you keeping something hidden? A choice that you feel like you have to make, maybe? These cards feel very strange today. I might shuffle them again later. We will see. The King of Cups. We love him. Are you embracing your King of Cups? Balanced head and heart. Maybe that's what you're afraid to show. Maybe that's what you're hiding, is the decision to be that King of Cups. We'll see. I don't know. I'm the Queen of Cups, so I always love, I always love when I see the King of Cups. There's no competition. It's okay. That's the Queen of Cups, for those of you that don't know. So if you needed any confirmation that this is going to be a twin flame reading, there you have it. There you have it. So with that, let's get started. Rolling my sleeves up. I'm like excited all of a sudden. Okay, well, hello, my divine masculines. Let's go ahead and pull what is the divine masculine's current energy. Okay. Golden egg and the elephant. I love that. Okay, the elephant. Unstoppable, auspicious, wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles, so if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured that the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature and illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. When in balance, one pointed focus, generous, loving. When out of balance, misunderstands fate to bring into balance, trust. And so what I'm hearing is that you could be questioning the divine journey that you're on, divine timing, if you are a divine masculine, if your twin is your twin. And let me tell you, I know how hard it is. I have struggled with it as well. What does it mean for you to be a twin? What does it mean for you to be going through this? What does it mean if you're not in union? What does it mean? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. You just trust, though, that everything that happens to you happens exactly as it should. and that in the end, you will be okay. The golden egg. Message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. This magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga, nidra, or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response that you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable and being comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell, like you were seeing an old friend that's been away for a very long, long time. Listen to the messages they've been waiting to tell you. The golden egg and the fourth chakra. The subtle essence of the golden egg is nestled deep within the heart center at the fourth chakra. This chakra, called Anahata, is the home of the soul or self. By bringing the mind into this center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said our inner guide sits there in deep meditation waiting for us. Anahata translates to the unstruck sound. There's an image for you. So that's where you're currently at. Maybe you're needing to sit and meditate and spend some time thinking. Come back to those. We'll come back to those. What message does this divine masculine need to hear right now? Give me 2 more, please. 2 more, please, Spirit. There's a very specific message that wants to come out. I think that was the 5 of Wands, by the way. And I think I saw it flip into reverse. What message does this divine masculine need to hear right now? 2 cards. Okay. No, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Wands, Page of Swords. Okay. What message do you need to hear right now? The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. I'm going to trust that this is still working and you can still hear me, because I know sometimes when people get interrupted, you can't. So hopefully this is still working. Family disputes, bankruptcy, debt, fleeting success, conflict over money, instability, breaking traditions. The 10 of Pentacles reverse indicates the asker has lost sight of the big picture in their life and what is truly important. They may be hyper-focused on finances and unable to see the blessings in their life. Confirmation burp. In love, it means conflict between love and family, outside opinions of love. In career, it means company dissolution, debt, unstable career. In finances, it means debt, financial loss, family disputes over money. This card can also signify the asker has recently gone through a challenging time and may be feeling a lack of security. It is a reminder that at this very moment, you have everything that you need to tap into happiness. Page of Swords. Curious, witty, chatty, communicative, inspired, vigilant, alert, mental agility. The Page of Swords represents communication, innovation, and moving forward with projects. The asker may be brimming with new ideas of enthusiasm and exploring ways to publicly share them. In love, intellectual relationship, lack of emotional intimacy. In career, ambitious, intelligent person, new career, education. Upright, finances, meaning is financial curiosity, ideas for making money. You may need to contact a professional consultant to help in order to make a decision. Carefully weigh the pros and cons before you sign a contract. So maybe you're looking at a possible new job and you're excited about it. Just make sure that you're looking at everything before you sign on the dotted line is what I'm hearing. Inspiration, creative spark. This is the Ace of Wands, by the way. New initiative, new passion, enthusiasm, energy. Wands symbolize creativity, and the Ace of Wands is the boldest among the cards in the suit. It bravely helps you find your own voice and create a space where you can develop your own vision. In love, it means excitement and passion in love, flirtation, romance, attraction. In career, it means inspired at work, creative projects, passion for work. In finances, it means financial relief, end to struggles, inspiration in making money. When you draw the Ace of Wands, it indicates that you should just go for it. Take the chance and pursue an idea that you have in mind. And what I'm hearing is find your passion, find your purpose, find your reason. The divine feminine, a part of their journey is finding their purpose, finding the reason why they are put on this earth in this lifetime. And it's lovingly known as their mission, right? So you can look up, find how to find your mission, things like that. But truly, it starts by just trying things. That's why I do tarot. A year ago, goosebumps. A year ago, I was interested in tarot, but I had never really done much with it. In fact, July of 2024 was, I think, the first time that I had ever really gotten exposed to tarot, and it was because there were tarot readings that were popping up on my YouTube. Fun fact, those readers are actually two of my favorite readers that have taught me most of what I know. And so, try something, right? Go try something. Maybe it is finding this new job, and maybe it is being excited about it and doing it. Just make sure to read the fine print before you just jump in. What does the divine masculine need to know about their divine feminine? What does the divine masculine need to know about their divine feminine? I think that was the Empress I just peeked at. What does the divine masculine need to know about their divine feminine? One more. Just one more, please. Thank you. Oof. Okay. The Ace of Cups reversed and the Seven of Cups. The Ace of Cups reverse. Coldness, emptiness, emotional loss, blocked creativity, feeling unloved, gloominess. When the Ace of Cups is reversed, it can signal that the asker feels an emotional blockage. They may be going through a period where they are repressing emotions or having trouble expressing themselves to a loved one or creatively. Sadness, separation, vulnerability, insecure in the way of love. This card also signifies that the asker should take time to engage in activities that they love to get their creativity and joy flowing again. It is time to practice self-love, self-expression, and connect with their intuition. And then the Seven of Cups is about weighing choices. First word, choices. Searching for purpose, illusion, fantasy, daydreaming, wishful thinking, indecision. The Seven of Cups card represents dreams, fantasies, and choices. The asker may be filled with creativity and excitement about potential new projects or opportunities, which may lead to indecision. Choosing between lovers, be cautious about romantic decisions. The Seven of Cups is a reminder to carefully review all options, as they may be not as promising as they seem. Once the asker feels confident about one path, the card indicates a need to take grounded action to bring their visions to reality. So what I'm hearing is that your divine feminine may be struggling with releasing the past, and if they want to move forward or not. I do see the Lovers poking out right here. If they want to move forward or not without you, if they want to wait for you, which you should never wait for anybody, either the divine masculine or the divine feminine. If they want to, wait and see if this pans out, or if they want to just move forward with their life and see if they can find happiness, if they, whatever. Maybe it wasn't the Empress that I saw. I don't know who it was. I just saw the Emperor. Yeah, it definitely wasn't the Empress because I don't see her. I do not see her. That just told me something. Are you looking for her? There she is. She's right there waiting. Not waiting, doing her own thing, trying to find herself. And the one thing that I can tell you about the twin flame journey is that you are absolutely tied. You are tied whether you like it or not. Your card is hitched to them, babe. And whatever you can do to raise yourself will only help the partnership. It will only help your twin. It will only help you. And so focusing on yourself and your journey and healing yourself and finding your true calling and just focusing on loving yourself, right? Embracing that divine masculine and embracing the ability to nurture the connections that you have, whether that's with children, friends, pets, your job, wherever, learning to nurture and heal that wounded feminine and the wounded masculine inside you will only help everybody. What is the potential future outcome in the next month? It's almost December, so we'll say by the end of the year. By the end of the year for the divine masculine, potential energy outcome. The gazelle. Oh. I'm hearing something about horns. Maybe you're feeling a type of way. I'm not going to say that because I don't want YouTube to block me. But yeah, maybe you're feeling a type of way. Gazelle. Oops. Went right on by it. Did you go right on by? Heightened awareness and ability, vulnerable. The gazelle represents supreme grace. With every move, this awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hyper-vigilant, and this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty that they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back down to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. When in balance, graceful, perceptive, artistic. When out of balance, food allergies, insomnia, racing mind. To bring into balance, yin yoga, a cozy home, good food. Remember how we were talking about meditation? Just saying. Maybe you need to do some self-reflection. What else? I feel like I should get you one more card out of here, and I don't know what. Best piece of advice. What for energy that this masculine should embody moving forward? Best advice for energy this masculine should embody. Divine masculine. That doesn't... I'm being told to put that back in. The lamb is on the bottom. That was a mouse, and the mouse is a very... When out of balance, busy with no purpose. When in balance, organized, resourceful, prepared. All right. Well, I have to get one more too, but I'm going to read this to you even though I put the card back. Detail-oriented, small-minded, nitpicky, nervous. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, or scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. To bring into balance, a meaningful project. So I'm hearing, find your purpose. That's one thing. But then here's one more. So advice for the energy this masculine should embody. Because you need to be balanced. You don't need to fixate on just one energy. You don't need to just fixate on finding your purpose, right? Finding your mission. That's too many cards, Spirit. What energy should this divine masculine embody? There is one card in particular that wants to come out. What energy should this divine masculine embody? Come in. One more time. Not, then I'll just pull the top card. patient is what I'm hearing. Okay, I have to read you both. Okay, wow, I was not expecting that. The bear, it's on the first page. Waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from the deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of the spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When in balance, inner strength, yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, heaviness. To bring into balance, movement and exercise. And how interesting that you got the Phoenix card, which is also about transformation. They're both the first card in their suits, which I think is interesting. Freedom from suffering and past karma reincarnation. The Phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The Phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication, tapas. The essence of the Phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the Phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the Phoenix lifts our spirits up and up as we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign that the fire of transformation is upon your wings. The Phoenix in the first chakra. The ancient yogis believe that our heaviest karmas reside in the first chakra. This earthen center is also called Muladhara, or our root chakra. The ascent of the Phoenix begins here, and as the entanglement of karmas is slowly burned, it rises from the ash toward the navel center. Again and again, it makes this journey from the first to the third chakra, purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. There's an eye. I see you. That's what I hear. Yeah. So embrace the burning. Embrace the transition. Embrace the change. And see yourself. I'm going to get one last piece of advice, I think. Spirit, if you could, what is one thing this Divine Masculine should know for the coming months? What is one thing this Divine Masculine needs to know? Really? Two more. Or just one more. Whatever you say. Okay, that was a little dramatic. Six of Wands, you're going to have success in this. The Magician and Strength. Oh, I love these cards. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Y'all, look at you, you magical person, you. My beautiful Divine Masculines. I'm sorry. That I did not mean that in a condescending way. I meant that with just love and light and sincerity. Willpower, desire, being resourceful, skill, ability, concentration, manifestation. Magician represents pure willpower. Using the power of the elements and the suits, he transforms the potential of the fool into reality through the power of his desires. Creating opportunities for love, being proactive in love. Harnessing career opportunities, determination, and drive, pursuing financial opportunity, making use of skills. When you get the Magician in your reading, it might mean that it's time to tap into your full potential without hesitation. It might be your new job, new business venture, a new love, or something else. Remember what I told you about a new job? I'm just saying, maybe there's a new job on the horizon for you. Courage, bravery, confidence, compassion, self-confidence, inner power. The thing I want to point out about this card is that it is meant to be the Empress taming the lion there. Your divine feminine. Just saying. When you get the Strength card in an upright manner during your tarot reading, it shows that you have an inner strength and fortitude during moments of danger and distress. Confidence drawing lovers, strong caring relationship, self-mastery at work, bold career moves, taking big steps, large purchases, controlled spending. Getting the Strength card means that you are a very patient individual who is likely to accomplish anything that they put their mind to. Your resilience will greatly aid you, and your fearlessness means that you should have no issues speaking your mind. And I just want to take a peek at the Six of Wands before I let you go. Success, victory, triumph, rewards, recognition, praise, acclaim. I don't know why I struggled with that. Pride. The Six of Wands represents achievement, public recognition, and self-confidence. This card reminds the asker to embrace their gifts, talents, and successes fully. It is okay to let their light shine bright and share their achievements with others in the world. This card also tells them to believe in themselves. We are all born with a unique life purpose. We are all born with a unique life purpose, and those dreams would never have been given to us if we were not meant to achieve them. And I am covered in goosebumps right now, like whole body goosebumps, and I want to cry. Find your light. Find your light. Go find your mission. What are you put on this earth to do? What are you put on this earth to make a difference in? Go find it. With that, I'm going to let you guys go. My divine masculines, I hope that you know that you are not alone on this journey. And you are not forgotten. I know there's a lot out there for the divine feminine because we usually start this process. They usually lead the way. However, you're not alone. I see you, and I know it's hard for you too. So, with that, a reminder that you are so incredibly loved, and you can do big, hard, scary things because you are big, strong, and brave. Stay wild, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you.